Hi, my name is Nanna Nauman, and I'm here to talk to you about building products users want in Evernote. So I'm a product owner in Evernote, and that means that I am basically the one who makes sure the tech team builds what we want them to build. UX stands for User Experience Design, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So the harsh truth is that most ideas fail. Why? I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product perspective on that. So, the first reason is that you're building something that no one needs. So this one is old news by now. This is BIC for women. I'm sure you've heard of it. And I have to tell you that as a woman, I've never once picked up a pen and said to myself, oh, I can't use it. It's too macho. I need a more feminine pen. Building something that no one actually needs is a big mistake. Next reason is building something that no one wants. So this is a really cool thing, I think. This is the Rejuvenique mask. It's supposed to make your face to not get wrinkles as easily. But the problem is, even though we might not want to get wrinkles, no one ever wants to come out looking like they come straight from a horror movie. That's nothing anyone wants. The third reason is building the wrong thing. So this is parking signs in Los Angeles. So what I'm thinking here is they thought the problem that they were there to solve was we need to inform people who drive cars which are the rules for where they can park. But that's the wrong problem. The problem they were supposed to solve is make sure that people understand where they can park and when they can park. And they failed. They built the wrong thing and they solved the wrong problem. So this is a quote I like. It's Steve Jobs, you know, the Apple guy. He said, people think UX, user experience, is this veneer that the designers are handed this box and told, we'll make it look good. But that's not what we think design is. It's not just what it looks and feels like. Design is how it works. And I think that you can think about it like when something is well designed, is actually an extension of you. This is like a tool that you don't have to think about how to use. Bad design, I'm going to show you a picture. Bad design is this, when you have to put up signs to make people understand how to use a door. That's bad design. A user interface is like a joke. If you have to explain it, it's just not that good. And I'm going to be frank and say that we do it too. I'm not just going to rack down on other people's products here. We do it too. I'm not going to explain to you what this filter really does, because it's that bad. But we sell web apps in the system to our users. They can put stuff up on their own websites. There is a filter for which aircraft to actually show on those web apps. It's so complex that we've chosen to only show it to Evernote employees because we think it's too complex. The problem with that is that not our own employees don't understand how to use that filter. So I think maybe I'm the only one at the company who understands it. Everyone comes to me instead. That's a design failure right there. So in comes UX, our superhero. User experience, they figure out, do users need a solution in the first place? And if they need it, do they want it? And then to the bottom of it, what is really the right problem to solve here? So I'm going to tell you a really great example that I have, and this is from Netflix. They have this, you've probably been on one of those subscription services. You sign up for a trial, you get the first month free, and then they will start charging you monthly. And usually that just runs automatic. But Netflix, they do this great thing. 1 week in advance to your trial running out, they will send you an email alerting you that, hey, it's 1 week left of your free trial. If you want to cancel your subscription, please do so now. But we hope you love our service just as much as we do. Isn't that just great? They have the confidence in their own brand to actually send that email out. And do you know what that email costs Netflix yearly $60 million yearly in lost subscription. But do you think they're sad about sending out that email? They would stop sending it out if they weren't happy with it, right? They love that email because it builds their brand, and they're in it for the long term. So the right problem to solve here isn't making sure people continue on the subscription. The right problem to solve is how do we build a strong brand? So in Avinode, we have this cycle of build, measure, learn. This is how we develop products. We build something, we measure it, and we learn from it, and then we start all over again. And we try to do quick and small cycles. Specifically in UX, we have these 3 tenets. We say evolution, not revolution. We're not looking to totally change the way everyone works. We want to slowly evolve and make sure that we are building the right thing jointly with our customers. We kill assumptions early because we know if we kill them late, it's going to cost us more. And we like to save money, right? So usually you can say that if you change something on the idea stage, it's a piece of paper. That's the cost of changing it. But if you start actually developing that, that cost will at least be tenfolded. And if you change your mind about the right thing after you've released it, that's going to cost you 100 times as much. We also think that users are our biggest asset. In development, there is nothing better we can do than just get into how do users think, what do they want as early as possible. And that's how we can build great products. So the UX Toolbox, the user experience designer, uses mainly these 3 things. They use interviews to make sure to get to the depth of what users actually want. They make observations, and they go out to customers, they see how they work, and they see the contexts, just to see how could our product fit into that. And they test with users early, often, and obsessively. So we did this for Takeoff Ready. We went through the whole loop. We made sure users need a solution, and the way we found out is all our customers were telling us that this is an issue for us. Getting ASAP trips and getting aircraft for them is problematic. But we weren't happy with that. We also went to our data, taking a look at ASAP trips. So trips for within 96 hours. How often do they get declined, those requests? Well, very, very often. This is more problematic for ASAP trips. So we had the data and we had the customer feedback telling us users need a solution, users want a solution. What is the right problem to solve? For us, we think it's Takeoff Ready. But we're only here for you guys, and we need your feedback to know if it's the right thing. We're just getting started. So if you have any feedback or any ideas on how we can make Avinode even better, please let me know. And that's all I had. If you have any questions, please let me know. My name is Nanna Nauman. Thank you.